What is up, guys? It's BT back here again with another review. Today we're going to be taking a look at the Apple Watch Series 4, the newest, latest, and greatest from Apple. I do feel like the Apple Watch Series 4 is worth it, so I'm going to go over some of the features of why I think this can be beneficial for you to buy and why I think it almost is a must buy. So let's get into it today. Before we begin though, guys, don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more content like this. So this year with a 44mm, there's 30% more viewing area, and the LPTO technology in the screen actually gives more power efficiency, so you're getting more battery life at 18 hours this year. That has been one of my gripes with Apple recently, is that I want them to hit 24 hours, right? They're not there yet because I want them to be able to track sleep, but since they have no sleep app, I mean, I guess it's not really a thing. And that's where I feel like companies like Fitbit have Apple Beat is on sleep, and having that all-in-one tracker that tracks every living aspect of your life. Outside of the screen, they've added an S4 chip that has made this watch super snappy. Coming from the Series 2, this thing doesn't lag at all. There's no freezes. It's very smooth. You can tell even just scrolling through the apps or moving around, there's just no lag. They've also added the crown of the watch to have haptic feedback, so when you're scrolling through apps or pulling up your app screen, there's a little bit of a kick there, and it's very enjoyable this year. I really like having that haptic feedback. The 40mm screen is coming in at $399, and the 44mm is coming in at $429, and that is the version that I went with. There's a whole different slew of different colors. I went with the space gray. There's a $300 difference between the stainless steel and the aluminum. I went with the aluminum because I don't think the stainless steel is worth it, but that's just me. The silicone that they use is also top notch. It just disappears on your wrist. It doesn't get too hot during workouts. On the face of the watch, you can now add more informatics, so you can have up to 8 different things, whether that's weather, UV, you can have your music, you can have breathing, and things like that. So it's just an all-in-one, one-stop shop. Also this year, they've added where if you just bring up the watch to your face and dictate something like play Drake or play music or what's the weather, you don't have to say, "Hey Siri" anymore. It just works, and this is very powerful during workouts where I don't have to have my phone. I don't have to pull it out all the time. It makes my life a lot easier, so I can just dictate to my watch what I want to play, and it plays it while I have my headphones on. And that is amazing. That's one feature that I love a lot. So another area where this helps is texting and driving. Do not text and drive, guys. But if you do, use the Apple Watch, because you can just dictate to your wrist who you want to text, what you want to text, and it just sends it out. There's no looking at your phone, taking your eyes off the road. You know, I've been guilty of that. Don't tell anybody. But you know what? This watch betters my life. It keeps me safe. It keeps my life safe. I'm telling you, this is a lifesaver, guys. So there's 2 versions. There's a GPS and there's a GPS and LTE version. The LTE version lets you stream and have all the functionality of texting and calling from your watch, and that's a nice feature. I just went with the GPS because I'm not ready to give up my phone yet, but I will get there one day. But this is a good start, and I'm really feeling like the Apple Watch and the OS is getting there. It will replace our phones one day where we don't have to be carrying around our phones, but until then, I'm gonna carry both. Speaking of GPS, I really like that you can have maps on your actual watch, and that's something I've been using a lot recently. When traveling, you can just pull up wherever you want to go on your wrist, so you don't have to have your phone out looking around missing the beautiful sights. So you can sightsee and things like that and have Apple Maps on your wrist telling you directions. That is power, and that is making your life easier. It's making your life better. So that is what I'm all about. If it didn't make your life better, guys, I would not recommend it to you, but there's a lot of features with this watch that will help you. Another area where this watch really shines and really benefits your life is working out. Now, this thing actually tracks things that are harder to track, like yoga and stationary bike, things where you're not really moving your arm, but the heart rate sensor on the back tracks very nicely your heart rate and can give how many calories that you're burning throughout your workout, and it can time it, and you can keep track of your workouts. That is power, and that is something that I really enjoy, and I really think that will benefit you guys as well. So they have the 3 rings on there as usual, which measures your exercise, which measures just your daily activity, whether that's playing with your dog or walking around the house or going upstairs or at work. They also track how much you're standing up and moving around, so you're not sitting all day, which isn't the healthiest thing. So I love that it just shoots you notifications to get up and moving, which I'm a big fan of. So another thing that I'm really trying to take advantage of lately is the Apple Pay. I like that you can just go into the store, beep your watch on the sensor, and it pays for your groceries or your food. Very easy. You don't have to whip out your phone or your wallet. You can just whip your phone. It kind of sounds weird. You can just whip out your watch and put it against the sensor and it just works. So Apple Pay gets a thumbs up from me. And lastly, there is a walkie-talkie mode. So if somebody else has an Apple Watch, one of your friends, you can just walkie-talkie, kind of like the Boost Mobile back in the day. You can chirp people, but that is a nice feature where if you just want to have a conversation, a quick conversation with somebody, you don't want to make a full-fledged phone conversation, you can just do the walkie-talkie mode. All right, guys, so that is going to do it for the Apple Watch Series 4. I definitely think it's worth picking up because it benefits your life so much. It helps you guys to live a longer life, a better, more healthier life, and that's what I'm all about. So guys, if you're in the market for a smartwatch and you have an iPhone, pick up the Apple Watch Series 4 if you haven't already. I do think it is worth the upgrade over the other ones. So that has been my review on the Apple Watch Series 4. I hope you guys have enjoyed it. If you have any more questions about the Apple Watch or just want to say hi down below, I'll be sure to answer you guys. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe on this video. It has been your boy BT. It's been my pleasure, and I will see you guys in the next one. Peace.